Hey guys, crew of Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Shane.
Shane, we have a trailer for Star Wars Rogue One.
I know, I am super pumped.
The first spinoff. I didn't expect a trailer already.
Not did I.
I feel like The Force Awakens ends and this begins, and if this happens every year of my life...
The little years you have left.
Well, I know, that's the thing. Like, Star Wars is going to happen once a year, right?
Yeah.
Like, for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
So I have to just count down in my life the amount of Star Wars films I can watch that aren't going to be the whole amount.
Yeah.
It truly makes me confront my own mortality. I'm going to start losing weight, eating healthy, watching more Star Wars. And it's all going to start today with the trailer of Star Wars Rogue One. So Shane, we're going to watch this and make sure you guys stick around because we're going to talk all about it. Ready?
Yeah.
I'm doing it!
State your name for the record.
Jin Ursa.
Handcuffed.
Yavin?
Forgery of Imperial documents.
Whoa.
Possession of stolen property. Aggravated assault. Resisting arrest.
On your own from the age of 15. Reckless, aggressive, and undisciplined.
This is a rebellion, isn't it? I rebel.
Hey, it's the girl from episode 3.
Yeah, it is.
We have a mission for you. A major weapons test is imminent. We need to know what it is.
Oh my god, it looks so good.
Listen to the model.
That's the dish going in.
Shit.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
That's the siren.
Yep.
Ooh, it's a Grand Admiral!
Where's Whitaker?
Whoa!
When they catch you,
It's a droid.
what will you do if they break you?
Donnie Yen! Oh!
If you continue to fight,
Oh!
That looks awesome.
what will you become?
Hey, what's she wearing? She's wearing an Imperial outfit.
Music.
Never heard that combo together. Holy shit, man. There's a lot in this trailer. I
Yeah.
thought it was just going to be like a small teaser, but
That was pretty sweet.
that was amazing. That was... The Force Awakens did a really good job of like recapturing the essence of episode 4. But this was episode 4, but come to life. Like, I know that doesn't make any sense because it's all fiction, but it looks like the Star Destroyer looks better than we've ever seen it, but it still looks like episode 4. I don't know. Holy
Honestly,
shit.
I think it just looked more like an episode 4 type Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if they used like a model and did it that way.
Yeah, I don't... Well, okay, let's do this because we're going to start talking. Let's just go through this trailer and we're going to go kind of scene by scene and just talk about it a little bit. All right?
All right.
So strap in, guys, because we're going to talk. All right, I mean, just to say... what was her name?
Jin Ursa.
Jin Ursa? Or Isa? Our new protagonist, that's not what might be a Skywalker, is a person named Jin Ursa. Or Arsa. I might be saying it wrong, but pretty soon I won't be saying it wrong. I'll be saying it all the time.
Yeah.
This first shot of Yavin 4 base, I mean, there's a gonk droid right there. I mean, it's just a midget and a
you
can.
see how she's handcuffed also. She's being taken to custody here. We don't know why.
Well, of course, yeah, she's handcuffed. I mean, she said she's a rebel. She's in rebel base. Why would she be handcuffed? She has to be some kind of spy then, and maybe they don't trust her in the beginning.
Maybe.
But this is the Masasi Temple. I mean, you can tell because of that hangar is so, narrow. Mm-hmm. And there's just, this frame is so dense, I can't even see everything. But we're getting, like, R2 and R5 droids in the background. It's just cool seeing this aesthetic.
Yeah.
Because it's both contemporary and 70s at the same time. Mm-hmm. I love it so much.
Yeah.
And this is obviously the war room from Yavin 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's kind of crazy to think about. Like, these lines have become very iconic because they were part of that Leia promotion for The Force Awakens, Mm-hmm. It's interesting. And, okay, so Mon Mothma, do you know if this is the same actress?
No, I just,
Episode
right
3?
when I saw her, I thought it looks like an older version of the actress.
I mean, if you guys didn't know, in episode 3, they have a lot of deleted scenes of Mon Mothma. She didn't get a chance to speak in the actual movie, but there's another shot. I mean, look how tall this guy is right here.
Yeah.
He's a tall dude. Who's this guy?
I don't know.
He seems important.
Oh.
He kind of has a Poe Dameron.
Yeah, he looks like Poe, kind of.
Wouldn't it be kind of awesome if he was like a Dameron?
That would be kind of cool.
That would be really cool. Okay, what's the droid behind her? We've featured this droid a couple times in this.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of droid it is.
Yeah, it looks pretty tall. It doesn't look like anything we've ever seen before. I like this little action sequence with the stormtroopers. This is like Rebels come to life.
What planet are they on, I wonder?
I mean, it has a Tatooine aesthetic, but
yeah.
I hope we're not going back to Tatooine. Too much Tatooine sometimes is a little crazy. I mean, hell, Force Awakens back to Tatooine. They didn't even call it that.
Oh, yeah.
Practically. See the guy with the beard back there? Doesn't he kind of look like General Dodonna a little bit? I don't know. It'd be cool to see some of those other guys in there too. I'm going to assume that horizon, the way it like went down so much, she might be like in the upper atmosphere. It kind of looks like. Because the light seems to be bending over a curvature. I don't know. Maybe that's bullshit. It kind of looks like it though. Sorry guys, I've lost my voice a little bit too.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that looks like...
I mean, that looks like a model.
Yeah,
like a insanely detailed model.
Yeah, it does. Looks like the ones I make before I paint it, actually.
Well,
it's a light. But...
Well, it's the light, but it looks like accurate space light, you know?
Yeah.
You know, in space, you have harsh light, and you have in that, but... Yeah, okay, so the shadow is actually the Death Star dish coming down.
Yeah. I wonder how they're putting that on.
I don't know. I can't really tell. I'm just seeing just Star Wars right now. I just can't help it. It's making me emotional.
That's huge, yeah.
I'm just too tired and stressed, and my voice is gone to be emotional, but it's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know who this guy is.
Obviously, he's a higher up.
Yeah. Dude, look at this. There's Gonk Droid again!
Look at this badass outfit he's wearing.
It is kind of like Poe a little bit, isn't it?
Reminds me of something like a scoundrel, a smuggler or something.
Well, it reminds me of what, except for, it's not a gold jacket, but it kind of looks like what Luke wore for the ceremony at the end of 4.
Yeah.
A little bit. You see the red helmet on the left there? That's interesting.
The Gonk Droid right there.
Dude, look at that set.
I know.
Like, we never really got to see a good inside look of the Yavin
No,
base, you know? Like, not like we just saw with Hoth.
Yeah.
You know? So we're going to be able to get that in this movie. Okay. Now, I'm seeing young Ian McKellen a little bit right there. Obviously, with the white, my mind automatically goes to Grand Admiral Thrawn, so I have to assume if they're going to stay with the color, idea, he's going to be a Grand Admiral, right? Wasn't there, there was a Grand Admiral in the Death Star committee room thing, right, that Vader was in? I thought it was Yularen, actually. Anyway.
What's that thing he's holding?
Well, it looks like he has a gun, a blaster.
Looks like he's leaning on it, though.
It could be like a blaster cane. Yeah, it does kind of look like he's leaning on it a little bit. Maybe it's like a really long blaster that doubles as some kind of like...
Maybe an umbrella.
Or it's something to do with his station. But I like the look of the cape. That kind of rhymes a little bit with what we saw in Force Awakens.
Yeah.
All right.
He looks huge there.
Forrest Whitaker looks good. He has a cane.
Looks like he got the armor from Fallout 4.
A little bit.
Without the helmet.
Does he have a cane too, though?
Looks like it might be.
I think he has a cane as well. Forrest Whitaker in a Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
I knew he was cast. I've seen the picture, that one big cast picture they had, but I don't know why this has taken me by surprise, but it has. Like the entire trailer has. I think I'm just too shocked.
He looks like a badass.
He looks good. Oh, that I need to get my eye like that.
Let me punch you in the head.
Like that. Yeah. Okay. Dark Troopers?
They're pretty badass looking.
That's a good... I mean, they almost trump the Stormtrooper too much. Like, the Stormtroopers look so much like the 70s Stormtroopers that these things are like, what the hell? Like, the same guy make these, or... I don't know.
Imagine you're wearing that and you just look at one. You're like, oh, hey.
Yeah. Wow. Is that a moisture evaporator back there? What's going on? I mean, the traditional Dark Troopers in the EU were robotic giants. I don't think these guys are. They look like people, but interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay, here's that droid again.
Are they running from him or are they running with him?
I think they're running with him. Okay, in this shot, I thought that those green troopers initially were scout troopers.
Yeah.
But those are not scout trooper helmets. They look like some kind of different helmet. So maybe we're going to be getting a new classification of trooper in this. Which would make sense,
Probably
I guess.
a few.
But,
because all this is the guys on the ground, not the guys fighting in space with lightsabers.
I'm just saying, when I first saw them, I thought they were scout troopers, so interesting.
Man, this is exciting shit.
Okay. That's Donnie Yen,
He's got a
right?
walking stick, too.
Yeah.
It doubles as a...
That looks like a quarterstaff, Star Wars quarterstaff, but that's Donnie Yen. Once again, I knew he was in here, but for some reason I was like, well, what are they going to have him do? I guess
I figured it's something martial arts.
Just kick ass, I guess.
Is he... No, he's not the one who's blind. There's another guy who's blind.
There is a blind person. I don't know if he is.
It might be him, actually.
It could be. I mean,
he's holding like a walking stick.
Could he be a Force sensitive, or is he just some Star Wars martial artist?
I don't know.
I doubt he's a Jedi or anything like that.
I think they didn't want to have it. I think they wanted to stay away from the Force sensitive guys.
Well, I mean, the rumor is Vader's.
Well, except for Vader making an appearance.
Yeah. So I don't know. It could be. Maybe it could be like a latent, untrained ability.
Maybe.
You know, he's kind of made his way with using it. His outfit kind of reminds me of something Starkiller would wear.
I'm telling you what. I think when you hit one of those helmets, it would go like that, and it would do nothing. That's armor.
Yeah, but they're not made very well. They're Imperial. They're factory off the line. You can wear a helmet and get hit in the head and still rattle you pretty well. Okay, does this not look like Kylo Ren's ship?
A huge version of it.
Yeah, it's like a 4-winged panel of it, but the aesthetic reminds me of Kylo Ren.
Where are they at?
I have no idea. It's the same place that the AT-ATs are
it's
at.
It's like a Mario Kart level.
Kinda, a little bit. Just some jungle planet. It's interesting to see the Empire on sand. I don't think Vader would like that.
No.
He doesn't like sand.
Of course, it gets everywhere.
Okay, that's a really cool shot. Look at
them laying dead
Look
there.
at the troopers down. That's crazy. What is that building back there? Oh, there's so much. Wait, I mean, is this Yavin 4? It can't be, right? I mean, Yavin 4 is a jungle world, but they don't know where the base is.
Yeah, they don't know. Yavin 4 is hidden at this point.
Yeah, so this can't be Yavin.
So who is that?
Who is in this dark room, and who are they kneeling? I mean, those are Imperial guards. Does that mean does the Emperor appear in this movie?
I don't know.
I mean, they don't follow Vader. They follow the Emperor. Looks like a Bacta tank.
What if it's... Nah, it's not. Never mind.
What?
What was Vader in there?
Vader in a Bacta tank?
It's not a Bacta tank. What if it's something else and he's... Like something equivalent to his hyperbaric chamber?
Okay. Yeah, but I don't think Imperial guards follow Vader, do they?
It would be a new thing.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So who's in the robe? I mean, is there a dark sider in this movie? That's not Vader?
I don't know. That's quite a damn mystery, honestly.
Yeah. That's very intriguing to me right there. Yeah, you are right in the terms of that armor is huge and
looks like the armor from Fallout 4.
It does kind of look like power armor a little bit. Huh. This guy, I mean, he kind of reminds me of the guys that were on in The Force Awakens a little bit. The pirates that came after Han.
I didn't make a deal with Kanja Club. Yeah, that's a Kanja Club.
Yeah. Doesn't it kind of remind you of those pirates a little bit?
Yeah, they do a little bit.
It's an interesting look. Look at the aesthetic of... Look at the walkers going through the water over there.
Yeah, they look actually menacing and scary.
They're menacing. They're scary. I mean, they look a little different almost, but they aren't.
I think we never see them that scary from this type of angle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, this is the first time we've ever seen a computer-generated Imperial walker, isn't it? AT-AT. Okay. So and then she's wearing what looks to me like the chest plate of a TIE fighter.
What are those things on her back?
Are you saying they could be like fight sticks?
That's what I'm thinking.
Like Kali sticks?
I don't know. I mean, it'd be interesting. I would think they would do something like that because we're probably not gonna see lightsabers.
Yeah.
But they want to keep that kind of spirit of the movies in there.
Okay, you know what? I never really thought about this, but with the idea that maybe that guy could be a Dameron, what if something that we see in these kind of movies, like this, Jyn, right, is her name?
Yeah.
I mean, if she survives, she could be a contemporary to Luke Skywalker, We could be getting like a Rey's mother or something in this storyline,
Yeah.
It could happen. It's not outside the realm of possibility. If we think that Rey might be Luke's daughter, which is a possibility, there needs to be a mother.
Yeah.
And it would be, as of right now, there's no contender for that.
Something about 10 years after Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. I mean, if we have a band of rebels here that, at least if she survives, I mean, that she could become a contender for that.
She could.
I mean, he's Rogue One, right? Mm-hmm. Isn't he a Rogue Leader between 4 and 5? Like when Rogue Squadron was happening, right? Mm-hmm. Remember those games? It was the best. And then we're just left with... Yeah, I never heard those two songs mashed up like this. I'm almost I'm kind of pissed I haven't. Seems so obvious now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay. All right, guys. That was our first look at the trailer for Star Wars Rogue One.
What do you think?
What's the subtitle? Is it called A Star Wars Story?
Rogue One, A Star Wars Story.
Okay. All right. So these anthology movies, I mean, I can't wait until Episode 8 comes out, but with the promise of this and the tease of seeing Darth Vader again, not like, you know, his helmet or in the Rebels, the television show, which is really good, but seeing Lord Vader on screen with these visuals, I don't know if I can't comprehend it yet.
I know.
I almost don't want to see it until the movie. You know, surely there's going to be 2 or 3 more of these trailers, and I almost don't want to see Vader until it's in the movies, kind of. That's just me, though. Anyway, what are your thoughts?
No, I think it looks pretty damn exciting. You know, it's weird. When I was younger, I think it was hard for me to relate to like a female central protagonist. I don't really feel that way now.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited to see what she brings to it, honestly.
Okay. We're both really, really excited. Cannot wait for more, but shit, we're going to have to. Make sure you guys are telling us what you guys think down in the comments below. Both Calvin and Aaron couldn't make it today, but I think Aaron is going to try to do a reaction with Melanie and his son Leon, because they've been doing that. They've been watching some stuff, and it's interesting to see Leon's perspective sometimes. Mm-hmm. So anyway, just as a special note, we did record S.H.I.E.L.D. and Arrow last night. Me and Aaron both did. We worked like 12 hours yesterday, then we came back here and recorded for like 3 more hours. So they get a little crazy. And I still have to edit them, so they'll be coming up at some point today and tomorrow. So make sure you guys are watching out for all that and more. And you guys can go down to the description, find the links to our social media. You can go to blindwave.net for everything all about Blindwave. And you can come right back here to the channel by hitting subscribe, hitting like, and we'll see you next time. I'm Eric.
I'm Shane.
Shane, button.